Bubble, bubble, pasta pot. Boil me some pasta, nice and hot. I'm hungry and it's time to sup. Boil me some pasta to fill me up. Oh, so nice. Hello, I didn't see you there. My name is Streganona. Would you like some pasta? You're right. It is me, Miss Andrea. But I'm dressed up like Streganona for Halloween. Who are you dressed up like for Halloween? Oh, that's a good costume. So we're going to read some stories and sing some songs today about Halloween. Next week we'll get back to the alphabet. But for now, let's get spooky. Let me set my pasta pot aside and let's sing our song so we're ready to listen. If you don't know the words, that's okay. You can follow along with your hands. So we start like this, hands together like a sandwich. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. All right. The first story we're going to read today is about a witch, just like Streganona. Streganona is also a witch. She does have a magic pasta pot. Maybe you've read some books about her, like Streganona, or Streganona's Magic Lessons, or even Streganona, Her Story. Those are all great books. But the one we're going to read today is called Room on the Broom. I like this one a lot. If you've come to Halloween Storytime before, you might have heard me read this one. Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. Pictures by Axel Scheffler. And we're reading this one with permission from Puffin Books. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black and a long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, "Oh no!" and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, "I'm a dog, as keen as can be, woof, woof. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me?" "Yes!" cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, ding, ding, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low. Then said as the witch tied her braid in the bow, "I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me?" "Yes!" cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, ding, ding, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden from out of the pond leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely and then said with a croak, "Ribbit," as the witch dried her wand on the fold of her cloak. "I'm a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?" "Yes!" cried the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped her broomstick, ding, ding, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moon and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and crack! The broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down went the tumbling. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Roar! What do you think it is? What's making that noise? Yeah, let's see. "I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me." "No!" cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a gleam in his eye and said, "Just this once, I'll have witch without fries." But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads and wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." Oofda, what do you think that monster is? Oh, let's see. The dragon drew back, and he started to shake. "Oh, I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and whew, said the dog. And "Thank you, oh, thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you, I'd be in that dragon's insides." She would, wouldn't she? The monster, it was all of the animals all covered in mud, wasn't it? Yeah. Then she filled up her cauldron, and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Ickety-sickety-sackety-zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Those ones are kind of in this middle. You can't quite see them. Yes! Cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, ding, ding, and whoosh, they were gone. The end. Oh, wasn't that fun? And the witch had a cauldron, kind of like Stregonona's pot, isn't it? Yeah, and even Stregonona, she has magic words that she says. She has her song that she sings that fills up her pot with pasta. Yeah. All right, let's do a little finger play. All right, do you want to hold up your fingers? Oh goodness. I'm going to hold mine up, and you might see, oh, I have things on my fingers. What are those? Pumpkins. And how many are there? Let's count them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "Oh, there are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." And the fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." Whoo went the wind, and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Oh, those pumpkins. So silly. Should we read a story about a pumpkin? Okay. This book is called Very Scary. Are you ready? Okay. Very Scary, written by Tony Johnston, illustrated by Douglas Florian. And we're reading this one with permission from Hardcore Brace and Company. One night, the moon was shining, an orange pumpkin moon. All the pumpkins by the fence shimmered in its light. Have you ever been to a pumpkin patch and seen lots of pumpkins all together? Yeah, it's kind of cool. The biggest pumpkin soaked up the light till it felt full of moon. An owl flew down like a brown leaf. It went hoo, 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 with all its might, because that pumpkin shines so bright. A cat came tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. It purr, purr, purr with all its might, because that pumpkin shines so bright. A choir of little crickets hopped on top of the pumpkin. They sang creaky, creaky, creaky with all their might, because that pumpkin, what did he do? Shines so bright. A witch came, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. "I'll take you and bake you," she said, and she gave it a pat. The pumpkin tried to look very scary, but it just looked big and fat. The witch reached for it, but she hid instead. For there came a loud noise, boys and girls searching, seeking, peeking. What are those boys and girls looking for? Pumpkins? What do you think they're going to do with their pumpkins? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see if they think that too. For what? A pumpkin. They cried, "Ooh," with all their might, because that pumpkin shined so bright. A girl drew a face on it. Then they carved it carefully. Triangle eyes that stared, raggedy eyebrows that glared, jaggedy mouth that grinned. When they stuck a candle in, the pumpkin shouted, "Boo!" with all its might. The owl flew, the cat fled, the crickets hurried, the witch scurried. The boys and girls ran, and the jack-o'-lantern laughed out loud. "Ho, ho, 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 ho. How very scary I am." The end. Oh, that pumpkin, he was so scary. All right, we're going to sing a song about some Halloween animals. This is called Black Bat Farm. So I'm going to sing a line, and then you repeat it after me, okay? All right? There was a farm. Now you go. There was a farm, a quiet farm, the quietest farm that you ever did see. Fields on the farm, and the farm's dark and quiet, and the black bats flew all around, all around. The black bats flew all around. And in that field, there was a vine, the creepiest vine, that you ever did see. And the fields on the farm, and the farm's dark and quiet, and the black bats flew all around, all around. The black bats flew all around. And on that vine, there was a pumpkin, the cutest pumpkin, that you ever did see, And the fields on the farm, and the farm's dark and quiet, and the black bats flew all around, all around. The black bats flew all around. And on that pumpkin, there was a face, the happiest face, that you ever did see, And the fields on the farm, and the farm's dark and quiet, and the black bats flew all around, all around. The black bats flew all around. Good job. Did you know that there was black bats in there in the field? Yeah, black bats on the farm. That's kind of neat. All right, let's read one more story, okay? This is called Sheep Trick or Treat. Oh, they're dressed up in costumes, aren't they? They're going to go trick or treating. Sheep Trick or Treat by Nancy Shaw, illustrated by Margot Apple. And we're reading this one with permission from Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. As Halloween moon rises, sheep are fixing up disguises. They make a mask with glue and tape, and a monster suit with a shiny cape. Sheep snip and sew and drape a costume for a giant ape. Oh! Just like King Kong. Do you want to do that with me? Here we go. Oh! So the sheep are making their costumes. Have you made your Halloween costume before? I kind of made this costume. I found things that I had at my house and made them into a costume, a stregonona costume. Sheep shape wool in pointy clumps, to make a dinosaur with bumps. Sheep rip scraps for mummy wraps. Sheep pose in spooky clothes. Ooh, they're pretty scary. Sheep take lanterns arm in arm. They set off for a nearby farm. In the woods they give 3 cheers, and a sleepy wolf perks up his ears. Can you see the wolf? Yeah, he's right here. Uh-oh. That's not good, is it? No. Sheep amble to the dell. They reach the barn and ring the bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Sheep bleat, trick or treat. Animals give them things to eat. The horses' treats go in with thumps. Apples, oats, and sugar lumps. Spiders give a dried up fly. Sheep decide to pass it by. Ugh. Sheep stop by the chicken coops. Chickens give them fresh eggs. Oops! What happened to the eggs? Oh, they got dropped. They fell down. Cows offer hay and clover. Now the trick-or-treating's over. Back through the woods the sheep parade. It's dark, but they're not afraid. Rustling noises come from trees. Is someone there? Or just a breeze? Is someone there? Oh, there is. Who do you see? Oh, the wolf. Oh no. Wolves peek out from hiding places. Wolves see scary lit up faces. Wolves skedaddle. Sheep skip past. They settle down with treats at last. The end. Oh, those sheep. So silly. All right, friends. That's all the time we have for today. So we need to sing our Goodbye for Now song. I hope you have fun trick-or-treating. You have to tell me what you dressed up like. You know I like to see you in costume. All right, so we're going to sing our Goodbye for Now song down here. I'm going to play my ukulele, but up there, I'm going to do the action. So follow along with me and do the actions. This is called Skin-a-ma-rink. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love you. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Oh, skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love you. I love your singing. I love you. You're all terrific. I love you. We'll catch you next time. I love you. You. Boop boop be doo. Mwah! All right, friends. Bye-bye for now. I will see you again soon.